In this video, I am going to teach you how to look for Alibaba suppliers when it comes to your Amazon FBA business. Before we get started, my name is Steve. I have been selling with Amazon FBA for over 2 years now. I have my own registered trademark and brand, and I sell multiple products towards one specific customers. Every time that I'm sourcing a product on Alibaba, I always follow certain criteria, and these criteria help me X out the bad suppliers and keep the good suppliers that I can go ahead and message. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I am going to give you a bonus tip that is really going to scale your Amazon FBA business. So let's get started. This video is brought to you by Digital Life Mastery. Digital Life Mastery is an Amazon FBA course that will teach you how to build a profitable Amazon FBA business from scratch. The link is on the bottom of this video. You can go ahead and check it out. So we are going to go ahead and talk about finding amazing Alibaba suppliers. Again, if you stick around to the end of this video, I am going to give you a bonus tip that is really going to scale your Amazon FBA business. So before we dive into Alibaba.com, I want to share with you the top 3 factors or criterias when it comes to looking for suppliers. Number 1, you want to make sure the supplier is a manufacturer and not a trading company. And I will go over with you how we can go ahead and check this when we go to Alibaba.com. And the reason that you want to do this is because trading companies are middle people. So basically each time they make a deal, they make profit from that deal. So they are middlemen. They help connect A to B basically, and they are people who will help you. They're basically like real estate agents. They will help you find the person who will make you that product. So you don't want to deal with trading companies because they will charge you more money. So you never want to do this. You want to go ahead and find manufacturers. Again, I will show you how you can go ahead and do this. So this way you will not pay a lot of money when it comes to your cost of goods. So your profit margin and profit will always be high all of the time. Number 2, you want to make sure suppliers have been on Alibaba for minimum 3 years. And the reason that you want to do this is because if you go ahead and work with new suppliers, this means they do not have a lot of experience, and you always want to reduce the chances of working with a bad supplier. So if you find 3 years minimum, that is great. They have enough experience that you can go ahead and send them the RFQ and possibly work with these suppliers. Number 3, you want to go ahead and check the past 6 months transaction and confirm it is high. $100,000 or higher means they are doing good business. So you want to go ahead and check the past 6 months, and I will go over and show you how you can do that. This will help you make sure if it is more than $100,000, this means they are doing good business, which means they have recurring customers most likely, so they make a really great quality products. So this is the top 3 factors when it comes to looking for amazing suppliers on Alibaba. Each time I am looking for Alibaba suppliers, this is the top 3 factors that I always consider. So let's go to Alibaba.com and let's find amazing suppliers. Alright, so I'm in the Alibaba platform. Let's go ahead and let's search for a product. Let's go ahead and let's say we were doing product research, and the product that we have found is a swaddle blanket. So let's go ahead and type that in, swaddle blanket. The first thing that I like to do is go up here to products and click on suppliers. Right now we are at 14,000 suppliers. And when I click on suppliers and I click on search, the number will drop drastically to 1,460 suppliers. If the product is if it's under products, you will find the same supplier multiples of times. They are trying to grab your attention. So these are all unique suppliers that we can look at further and possibly choose for our business. The next thing that I like to do, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this. You can go ahead and check mark a verified. This means that these suppliers have been inspected by Alibaba's agents and they meet certain quality standards, which means they manufacture high quality products. So that's the reason that I want to do this. The number does drop pretty much. As you can see, it dropped from 1,400, I believe it was, to 406. So we have only 406 suppliers to look at. The next thing that I like to do is I like to look at this number first. So as you can see, this supplier matches our criteria that we just discussed. So it's more than 3 years. So it's 8 years they have been on this platform. And let's look at the transaction history. Wow, the past 6 months they have done at $3,300,000 in transactions. So basically they are doing a really great business. So we can definitely look further into this supplier. Let's go ahead and let's open up this supplier. The next thing that I like to do is I like to confirm that this supplier is not a trading company. So right here it says manufacturer trading company. So this does not necessarily mean this supplier is a trading company. If it says this right over here, what you can go ahead and do is go up here to products and click on see all categories. And once you go ahead and do that, you want to go ahead and see if this supplier manufactures products related to, so we are looking for swatter blanket. We want to make sure this supplier manufactures a product that is has to do with clothes, textile, right? So because it's basically clothing material, cotton. So as you can see right over here, pet bed, waiter products, bedding, carpets, cushions, curtains, towels. So I can go ahead and confirm that this supplier is actually a manufacturer, and the reason it says trading company is possibly due to that if a certain buyer contacts them, they can go ahead and match them with another supplier who will manufacture that product. So this supplier is definitely a manufacturer when it comes to baby products. So this is a supplier that we can most definitely go ahead and contact. The next thing that I like to look at is the main markets. As you can see, if let's say we are selling in the USA, it says North America over here 50%. So this means that 50% of their business goes to North America, 20% goes to Eastern Europe, and 8% goes to Western Europe. So the reason that I love Alibaba suppliers is because they will share all of this information with you. If 50% of their business goes to North America, this means that they are meeting a certain quality standards, which I definitely love. So this supplier is someone I can most definitely go ahead and contact. If you want to go ahead and look further, you can look at their reviews. They only have 14 reviews, which is still okay. I always like to look at their videos, so let's go ahead and let's play their videos. I like to confirm that this work environment is clean, it's professional. As you can see, the location is a great location. Let me go ahead and reduce the voice. So as you can see, it seems like a professional location. Let's go ahead and let's look at their images. Yeah, it seems like people are working. Seems like a clean environment. I like this image over here. So this basically means that this supplier, it's a professional environment. They will make high quality products. So I will most definitely go ahead and contact this supplier over here. Let's go ahead and let's click on their homepage. And let's look and see how their website looks, the look and feel of their website. Because Alibaba suppliers, if they take the time and they basically make a high quality website, this means that this supplier basically it's a great supplier. They have really taken the time, they have high quality images and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and let's look down this list. So we are on the home page. Yeah, so let's look and see. Sorry, my internet connection is, I don't know what's going on. So bear with me. All right, so as you can see right over here, they have pretty high quality images, and they're really trying to sell you their company. That's their company name. And let's look at their sales representatives, their customer service over here. They usually have their sales representative's name over here. So let's go ahead and let's look. So right over here, if you were to go ahead and contact, you will probably chat with all these people over here. Let's go back down to certificates. Certificates is very important. This means that these suppliers are certified by these organizations over here. It's FDA approved, the C-Lab. So basically they are meeting certain regulations, certain standards, which is great. So this goes further to prove that this supplier is first a legit company. It's not a fraud or anything, and number two, that they are taking their work very seriously. Remember, the past 6 months for this supplier was $3,300,000. So this is a supplier that will most definitely go ahead and contact to work with even further. So yeah, this is a supplier I can most definitely go ahead and contact. So let's X out this supplier. What I like to do next is for organizational purposes, and if you want to go ahead and instead of contacting them one by one, you can go ahead and favorite them, and you will go to the favorite list over here. As you can see, I have 37 favorites over here, and then you can go ahead and send them all an email once. So when it comes to sending an RFQ to your suppliers, an RFQ is basically a professional introduction of your company. You're basically going to say that you're a lead salesperson for your company. That comes out more professional. Again, I do cover this more in depth in my Amazon FBA course, in my Digital Life Mastery course, which is on the bottom of this video, so you can go ahead and check out. I get really in depth with this. So you can go ahead and send them an RFQ, or what I recommend that you do is to send 10 to 15 suppliers an RFQ if they meet all of these criteria over here, and they will go ahead and then they will respond to your RFQ, and you can go ahead and talk with them further. So there's a lot of things to consider. Again, my course, you can go ahead and check it out. I talk further about it. So let's look down this list and let's find another person that's making swatter blankets. So this one over here, they have $1,200,000 in the past 6 months. They've been doing business for 12 years. Their main top 3 markets is North America. So I love this supplier so far. Let's go ahead and let's open them up. Let's go down here. Again, it says manufacturer trading company. They have 16 reviews. Their main market is North America. So let's confirm this supplier over here. They actually manufacture baby related products. Okay, so I have their main products open over here. As you can see, let's look down. As you can see, it's all a baby related products. It's cloth, textile, stuff like that. So basically, this is someone that you can go ahead and contact. Let's go ahead and let's click on company profile once again. Company overview, and let's go ahead and let's look at their video. So let's look at their video. Let's confirm it's a professional environment. It's a clean environment, professional environment. To confirm this supplier will make us a great product in return. As you can see over here, based on the images, personally I do not like it that much. Actually, let's look further and let's see. You can still go ahead and contact this supplier. As you can see, this is their company location over here. As you can see, it does not look like one of those big headquarters you will find with that sophisticated network. But again, you can go ahead and contact this supplier. I believe this is their headquarters where they work. Personally, I wouldn't contact this supplier just because by looking at their company location, it doesn't seem like it's in a prime location. So I wouldn't contact this supplier, to be honest. But you now understand what you have to look for when it comes to finding amazing Alibaba suppliers. So this is personally what I look for. Let's go ahead and let's click on their homepage. Let me quickly see if these people are certified. They have certifications, which is also another thing that I look at. So this is the company's certificates over here. So they do have a lot of certificates, which goes to show that they do meet certain standards and regulations. Personally, I still wouldn't contact the supplier based on the video and some of the photos that I saw. Again, it's completely up to you. You can go ahead and be the judge of this. So this is basically how I look for Alibaba suppliers. This is everything. This is all of the criteria that I follow. And believe me, if you follow these criteria, you will find amazing suppliers that will make you high quality products. Now for the bonus tip, because you stuck around to the end of this video, I can see that you are committed to building a successful Amazon FBA business. And if you go ahead and follow this bonus tip that I'm going to share with you right now, your Amazon FBA business is going to be very profitable and very successful. So here it goes. The bonus tip is you always want to order at least 3 samples from 3 different suppliers, minimum 2 samples from 2 different suppliers. Your samples cost is going to be from $30 to $50. Most of the time the suppliers are going to waive the manufacturing, but they are going to charge you for shipping it to your doorstep. The reason it's $30 to $50 is because it's one product. That's why the shipping cost is high, but you can always go ahead and ask your supplier to reimburse you once you go ahead and put in a full order. So the reason that I like to order samples, and I am speaking from experience, is because when you do not order samples, sometimes the supplier is going to make you the wrong product. So you want to go ahead and order samples. You want to confirm that it's exactly similar to your competitors, and you want to make it better than your competitors. You want to always improve your product. So you want to confirm that. You want to go ahead and test your product. If let's say it's a product that's made out of plastic, you want to go ahead and throw it around, see if it will break easily. If it is, let's say, a swaddle blanket, you want to go ahead and put it in the washing machine to see if it is going to shrink after you wash it. So you want to go ahead and test your sample. If you have heard before that if you go ahead and order sample, that the supplier is going to send you the highest quality product, I do not believe in this. Based on my experience, sometimes they are not even going to take the time to send you the best product. So you always want to go ahead and order samples before you go ahead and place a huge order. Again, you can go ahead and tell them that if you put a full order, they can go ahead and reimburse you for your sample cost. So you always want to go ahead and order samples. This is my bonus tip. This is exactly how you find the best Alibaba suppliers on Alibaba. Again, go ahead and check out my complete Amazon FBA course. It's on the bottom of this video. This YouTube channel is all about Amazon FBA. If you guys like this video, please give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Have a great one, everyone.